Always Do by Kid Laroi. Now, this is a really cool song if you're still new to guitar, because if you listen to the original, all that happens in the first verse is just one strum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I put that with the song, getting my C in place now, and I play the YouTube channel, it's going to go something like this. Wait for the beginning to come through now of the video. It's a long introduction. Thank you for your patience. Just one strum. Simple as that. And then later the rhythm gets a lot more busy. Now first of all, let's just go through the chord shapes, just in case perhaps you're not familiar with one or two of the chords. C, I'm sure you're familiar with C. Finger 1 and 2nd string, 4th string, 5th string. Don't forget the capo, very, very important. You'll notice at the top of your page it does say capo fret 1. We need that, otherwise you won't be able to play along with the original. If you don't have a capo, it'll still work without it, but just be a little different in pitch. It'll be a little bit deeper. Okay, but enough of that. Got C, and you strum 1, 2, 3, 4. Change to G. I'm sure you're familiar with G. Just show the shape there a little bit. Finger 1 on the 5th string. Middle finger to the top, ring finger to the bottom, and there are some that prefer using fingers 3 and 4 at the bottom for G. So you can play G like this, or you can play G like that. Both acceptable. Next chord, B minor. This is the ideal way that I like to play it for the B minor. It's got finger 1, 1st string, 2nd string, ring finger goes to the 4th string, and pinky underneath it. Now that's the B minor ideally I'd like us to do, but if it's a bit difficult at first, you may do B minor like that. Okay, and the only catch with this B minor is only strum the bottom 4 strings. And then we have E minor, super easy, I'm sure you're familiar with E minor, fingers 1 and 2, and there are a few players that do like 2 and 3, so I'm not too fussy if E minor is like this or E minor is like that. Okay. Now, I'm not going to sing for you because I'd like you to watch all my other videos too, alright, as we go through the lessons. And if you want to play through with me once through, we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, change 2, 3, 4, B minor 2, 3, 4, E minor 2, 3, 4. As simple as that. Are you ready? C is in place, and I'm going to count this in now slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. C's got 5 strings, G plays 6 strings, B minor play 4 strings, E minor play 6 strings. Now, on the diagrams on the right hand side of the page, you'll notice there's a dark orange dot and all the others are sort of lighter color. For the C, your orange is on the 5th string, so that means you play 5 strings. And if you're using a pick, it would be like this. For the G, it's going to be from the 6th string. For the B minor, from the 4th, unless you go for a bar chord, then it'll be the 5th. But for the easy one, 4th, and the E minor from the 6th. Now, if you're playing it by yourself, this can get boring. It hasn't got a natural rhythm to it really here. So what I've done is I've included a rhythm pattern at the bottom of the page, which is going to sound like this. C is in place. And that sounds quite cool. On the breakdown of the rhythm, you're simply going to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you change to G. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and if you're using pick instead, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now, if you're not sure of the rhythm, there's more than one way to approach it. You can also think down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. But the correct way to count it is actually put the numbers 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 the lesson to be learnt with the numbers is that if it's a number like 1 or 2 or 3, the 1 or the 3, or any of the numbers, you always strum down on a number. If there's an arrow on the and, the plus signs, like the 4 and, it'll always be an up. So with any song, any rhythm, we normally strum downwards on the numbers and we strum up on the ands. So one more time, slow motion to appreciate that, following this rhythm, the strumming pattern at the bottom of the page. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay. If you're not sure the rhythm, drop me a WhatsApp. This is a nice song, like I said, for the beginners the first time round. If you're intermediate to advanced and you just want to learn it because it's a cool song, try the bar chords. It's a nice one to do. And just one more time on the bar chord shape for those who are intermediate to advanced. First finger flat across all 6 strings, fret number 2. Middle finger goes into string number 2, fret number 3, and fingers 3 and 4 are looking like this on the 4th and 3rd string. And that's pretty much your song. So it's quite a short session, this one. If you're new to guitar and you're still getting used to the changes, I would really like for you to send me a WhatsApp of your playing, so record yourself a video. But make sure that when you do the video that your camera shows both your fretting hand and your strumming hand, so that I can see your techniques. I can see, are you using a pick? Are you using fingers? Are you strumming with your thumb? Don't strum with your thumb, so at least I can see what you're doing. And then also I can see your changes, so make sure your chords are nice and easy to see. And then I can offer some help or assistance if there's anything that maybe perhaps you're not happy with. Otherwise, enjoy it. It's a cool song. It's not much change the whole way through. From beginning to end, the whole way through, just C, D, B minor, and E minor. So just because it's easy chords doesn't mean it's not a cool song. Hope you have lots of fun with it. Enjoy it.